demographic advantages for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But before, they were saying this young Latina woman who's never been in politics. And there's a little bit of code words there as well. Like, how is she going to go up against the guy who runs Queens, Joe Crowley, the guy who has all the money, the guy that has all the endorsements and all the establishment behind him? Well, guess what? She did it. And I don't want to make the same mistake as the establishment. So, number one, it does mean to some degree, and I would argue a large degree, yes, the progressive wave is real. Yes, these candidates that everyone else thought had no chance, that had a 10-to-1 disadvantage financially, can win, and she did win tonight, okay? But also, she ran a great campaign.
Oh, she busted her ass for well over a year.
She ran a brilliant campaign. She knew she could do it from day one. She had all the right strategies. She went to go knock on doors. We told you knocking on doors would work. Small little credits to so many different people involved. You know, Allison Hartson, a fellow Just Democrat, lost her race in California, took her volunteers, and started making calls into Alexandria's district. That made a little bit of a difference.
It's called. Done. Ocasio-Cortez wins.
Ocasio-Cortez wins. Crowley loses. God, who would have thought that?
Gentlemen.
Who would have thought that?
We got him.
We got him.
It's been called.
We got him.
Only by the paper of record. Only by the paper of record.
Okay.
Not as important as our calls earlier in the night, but still, it's something. And like, okay, so we're not going to win them all, obviously. We don't know with Ben Jealous. He is still up. We've got 31%. It's 38.9 to 29.7. It's looking better. Still don't know. We don't know for sure. But there are different theories of how after Donald Trump we should have gone forward. And one of the theories is you do not surrender your party to the corrupt, to the sleep at the wheel, to all of the people who've been representing exactly how the party should not have been run this entire time. And the reasons that it has failed so many populations for so long, race after race.
All right, so that's John Iadarola, Cenk Uygur, Young Turks acknowledging, supporting, congratulating Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And you heard them. She is going to crush Anthony Papaz. Oh, here she is. And she's in her minutes away from her speaking live. And this is something really cool, guys. This is some cool stuff. Young Latino woman, never been in politics before. I mean, you hear 10-to-1. This is one of the most entrenched, corrupt Democrats in history. And here she is. This is Insider Victory Party right now. Yeah, so they knew it all along. They say they knew it all along. But yeah, it was a big, big journey. A lot of incredible people did some incredible work to make this stuff happen. It is some really incredible stuff. She's being interviewed now. Courtesy Emma Vigeland, TYT. This is Cortez now. Yep, that's pretty much that's how you talk about it. That is how you talk about it. Really, really inspiring stuff. While she was talking there, while I was listening to her saying there is always a path, I went to my phone and I saw CNN. Oh my gosh, CNN projects major upset. Latina Democratic Socialist gets out fundraises 10-1. Number 4 Democrat in the House. 14 years in this district. 14 years. He gets knocked out of there by a woman who has had no political experience. And you can write that in stone. She is the congressman. She's the congresswoman now from that district. Wow. That is some cool stuff right there. That shows you if you really believe, you really get a platform, you get some online momentum there. Like, this is a model on how to win and unseat these type of Democrats. This is a model for us to follow for the future. Some incredible stuff. Incredible stuff here from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Wow. All right, we just take a little bit of a quick listen now to the Young Turks. Yeah, she's no young challenger. I'm sorry. And there are a lot more people like her, so watch the bleep out because they're coming. And yeah, it's a very, very exciting night to see this happen. Wow. Yeah, and yeah, let's see. I do want to see. She's gonna probably. I'm assuming she's on Twitter right now. NY14, big deal. Yeah, really happy about this. Great deal. So yeah, yeah, we got Medicare for All. She's Dem Socialist member, and of course we got Dave Weigel, who's coming in here and saying, we got Dave Weasel maybe, who comes in. Ocasio 2018 ran on Medicare for All, abolishing ICE and a jobs guarantee. She's also a at Dem Socialist member. Crowley was the first Dem leadership member to back M for All, but he got outflanked. I wonder why. Yeah, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, he's tried hard, but not hard enough to stop her, and now she's taken control. That's going to be some pretty good stuff. Anyway, yeah. There is a lot of fun stuff. We got Roger Mano. Let's check in on how he's doing in Maryland. Let's take a minute. How my man Mano is doing. I think he did lose, but we'll go back to him. We'll double check. Roger is in the 6th district of Maryland, and we'll see how he's doing. And Roger Mano, he's hanging there 10.5% of the votes. Gonna be a rough ride for him. Ben Cardin lost, but we got another Ben Jealous, who's hanging in there by a 9-point lead. That is very exciting stuff. That's some very exciting stuff. And yeah, so we got Ben Jealous, very strong press. We talked about him earlier in the show, and he is in the lead there. So now we will look at Ocasio, obviously already run. Now we go to Colorado to check in on Saira Rao, who is another big person out there who is killing it. A very strong progressive, Colorado, Sarah Rao for Saira Rao for Colorado, the 1st district there. Let's see how she's doing. And she has not won. Yeah, she kind of got blown out of the water, 72.6 to 27.4 from Diana DiGette, who's the incumbent there. So yeah, she is. I mean, that's the problem. You got to start early. It's so important. You got to build up the support over and over and over again, and it's going to take a long time. It's going to be a long process, but once you get there, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be very sweet. And you got to start early. You got to start because, I mean, a lot of these people, if you're going to run, I mean, you're most likely coming in with very little name recognition, very little knowledge about who you are, what your policies are. So that's why you got to build it up. And you got to keep working out like as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez did. And the reason why I knew she was going to win, I had a really good sense coming in. She, was one of the best candidates to win it because she was everywhere in the media. She was being profiled. She was in the front page of the New York Times like a month ago. Like, she had this building up, and that's because she started just as they said, as the Young Turks said, just after the election of Donald Trump, and it was really nice to see. Ocasio-Cortez defeated Jill Crowley, number 4 district member in the House. Yeah, so there is, and her slogan is for the many. I love that. So there's this great picture out by Andrew Bard Epstein, who I believe works for the campaign. No, he does not. But anyway, yeah, he's taking pictures in there. There's a moment before they're looking at the TV. They jump up and they're like, "Yeah, we won." Yeah. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, 56 point. Not the final score, folks. As we look at it now, big upset in the 14th district of New York. To the people of Queens, the Bronx. I was shopping for groceries today, and I was like, it just hit me. I was like, it's primary day. Let's go. Yeah, and I was totally looking forward to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez beating this dude 15 points. 15 points. Wow. That is some amazing stuff. And people are going to start to take notice, and they're going to start to fall in line. They are going to start to fall in line here. And this, for those of you who may be wondering, should I become a progressive? Yeah. Because if you put in the grind, if you put in the work, this can happen. And it's got to be some pretty sweet stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so we continue now. Let's go through to Maryland. Maryland, that's pretty nice. We're going to run here quickly through Maryland.